Hello there, I'm Downtown the Clown, and I'm going to show you a few little tips on how to face paint kids fast. Sometimes it's a little longer, sometimes it's a little shorter. Now what I like to use is this right here. This is Mayron liquid makeup. Okay, it's quick and it's fast and it works very well on children. Now you don't want to use the stuff that I've got on my face. Now look at this, my pen's getting stuck, because this goes on very thick and very hard and it's hard to come off. Some other clowns use it. I don't recommend it. Some use a powder base that can get in the eyes, but this is the stuff you want to use. Now you're probably wondering why I've got everything situated like this. Well, I'm going to need my assistant, Mia, to help me. Come here, Mia. Could you please come over here, pretty little girl? Now, Mia I've painted many, many times. She's come to visit me. Now come over here, Mia. Now Mia's going to get painted, so she's going to have a seat right up here. Now, I'm a left-hander, so for me, it's very important that I have the children facing in this direction to the right, so therefore I can use my left hand. If you're a right-hander, it's easier to go this way. Now you're going to have the little tot put their feet up like this, and this keeps them pretty steady. Now little kids are going to move around a lot, so it's much harder to paint them than it is to paint, say, on a piece of paper. Correct, Mia? Yes, Mia agrees. So you want them nice and steady. Now I've got all this stuff over here too. Now you want to get a nice table about, just mid-length, and you want your arm to be just around shoulder length to them when you paint. So you don't want to be looking way down like this or way up like that. It's just much more comfortable if you've got to do a lot of children, like say 100 of them. You want to get yourself a painting book. This is what I've got. You'll put all your different pictures in your book like so. Practice them, of course, first. Always make copies, right, Mia? Because children do run off with pages of the book and they're never to be seen again. And then basically what I do is I have the children flip through the book and they'll just let me know what they would like to have painted on them, and I paint it. And now what I said is we use this Mayron liquid makeup. It's water-based. It goes on and comes off very easily. Would you say it comes off very easily, Mia? You've had it on you before, right? Comes off easy, right? You don't want to use paints that stick, that they're hard to get off, because then you got to like rub the poor kid's skin off to get it off. Well, you don't want that, do you, Mia? You want it to go on easy and come off easy. Now some clowns, some face painters, they like to use paint that like stays on very good and a long time and for hours and days and weeks. I don't like that, because I like something to come off easy. It's not going to hurt their skin. Any kind of face paint, you want to make sure that, and you can't guarantee it, but you want something that's not going to give them a rash or an infection. You want water-based paint. Now, excuse me. You want water-based paint. Now, this is water-based paint. Okay, now, I've only had a couple of cases where a kid got a rash using this. I've been using it for like 15 years, so it's pretty good stuff. So anyway, I'm going to hand my book to Mia right here. Now, Mia, what I would like you to do for me, we're going to show a fast technique how to do a quick one. I would like you to open this up and just pick any picture you like on there. Anyone you, okay, well, now Mia's going to pick one that takes a little longer, but we can do it fast as well. She likes the heart and the rainbow. Very popular. You like that one, don't you? A lot of little girls like that. Okay, so we take our book, we slide it back here. Now, another thing you want to make sure that you don't do, and I've seen it, and I don't go for it. A lot of kids are going to say, oh, could you paint it on my shoulder? Can you paint it on my belly? No, not cool. You don't do that. Face or arm. That's the only option I give them. That's the way it goes, and that's good for you, right? So we're going to paint Mia's face here. When you pull your brush out, you're going to dip it in your water. You want to just make sure you drain all the water off of your brush, so it's nice and sharp. You get a nice even stroke. You just dip it into your paint. And we're going to start with the red for the heart. Very simple. You're just going to touch it just a little bit like this. Now Mia's got pretty short hair, so it's not a problem. It's just blown a little bit. You might want to like move it over like this just a little bit. She's pretty good. I'm going to tip your head up just a little, Mia. And we're going to go to the other side, just like so. You want to keep your paint so it's not too thick, but not too runny either, just so it flows on there real good. Spread it out nice and easily. And there you go, you're all set. A little bit more for the heart, just kind of smooth out the edges. Now we're going to go for the rainbow next. And we're going to go with, you don't even have to dip the brush into the water again if you're going from a dark color to a light color. You always want to go for, if you're going to paint it, you got your light color, then your dark color, you don't have to clean your brushes often. So first we're going to take a little bit of blue, dabble the brush a little bit, and just make a quick little stroke just like so, very easily like this on Mia. Then we're going to dab the brush on the paper towel a little bit, and we're going to go back to the red. And we're going to do the same thing, go another little twist just like this. Now you'll see how the blue and the red kind of run together just like a rainbow should. And you take your pink, and you're just going to go real slow and easy, twist it around just like this. See, Mia's doing a little bit of moving there. That's all right, Mia. You're doing really good today. Most kids move a lot. We'll go to the yellow and take another, just a little dab of it like so. Like this. And then we'll put a little bit of green underneath it like this. I don't want it too thick, just about like so. You want it to blend nicely. And there it is, Mia. You've got yourself a heart and a rainbow on your face. As simple as that. Now, the last thing that you must have, you've got to have a mirror. Because the kids are going to want to know what the paint looks like. Is that right, Mia? Because if you can't see it, Mia, what's the use, right? She's got to see it. You get out your mirror. Very easy to say, Mia, what do you think? How's that?
Good.
And she says it's good, and guess what? You have successfully painted a little girl's face. And that's pretty much all there is to it.